Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the brachial plexus, and I think this is a very important topic for undergraduate and also for NEET PG and initial examination. So brachial plexus, for this we have to think that there is four things like root, trunk, division and cord. For root, so firstly we have to think this is C5, this is C6, this is C7, this is C8 and this is T1. Firstly, from the root, C5 and C6 join, and this leading to form the upper trunk. I am denoting it like UT, and C6 C7 is forming the middle trunk, and C8 and T1 leading to formation of the lower trunk. So this is the trunk, upper trunk, middle trunk, lower trunk. Then this is leading to upper trunk divided dorsal and ventral, same like C7, there is the middle trunk, dorsal and ventral, and lower trunk, dorsal and ventral. And we have to remember all the dorsal division leading to form the posterior cord. Okay, and C5, C6 and C7, the ventral division leading to form the lateral cord, and ultimately the C8 and T1, that is the lower trunk, ventral division leading to form the medial cord. Okay, so firstly we go to the various branches. We are starting from the roots. Okay, from the number 1, that is from the roots. You have to remember, in case of roots there is two branches. Number A is the dorsal scapular nerve, that is of C5, and B is long thoracic nerve, that is of C5, C6 and C7. This is also called as nerve of Bell. Okay, and this dorsal scapular nerve, that is like from here, if it is originating, that is the dorsal scapular nerve. Okay, and if the originating is like from here, C7, C5 and C6, this leading to form the long thoracic nerve. Okay, and from this picture, the dorsal scapular nerve going to supply the levator scapulae, rhomboides minor, rhomboides major, that is by dorsal scapular nerve. And you can easily see that from the back, that is the scapular region, upper portion, that is the elevation is by the levator scapula and rhomboides minor and rhomboides major, and these all are supplied by the dorsal scapular nerve. And from the long thoracic nerve, this is the nerve of Weil leading to supply the serratus anterior muscle, Okay, next about the trunk. The only branch from the trunk is from the upper trunk. Okay, and you have to remember, in case of upper trunk it is C5 and C6, and here from you have to remember the branch is nerve to subclavius and suprascapular nerve. Okay, so you can easily think that nerve to subclavius supply the subclavius muscle, that is just at the inferior surface of clavicle. the subclavius muscle is present, and the suprascapular nerve going to supply the supraspinatus and infraspinatus. And in this picture, if you want to identify, this is the supraspinatus, this is the infraspinatus, this is the supraspinatus, that is above the spine, okay, spinatus, and this is the infraspinatus muscle, okay. And so just only this is about the nerve to subclavius, and this is about the suprascapular nerve. And the very important line is about that from the divisions. This is one of the favorite NEET PG questions from, and here no branch from division, okay. These are the favorite questions of NEET and initiate papers, divisions, okay. And ultimately the most important, that is the chords, and I am going to begin with medial chord. Medial chord, a simple mnemonics, that is M M M M U, okay. So medial chord is already, it is C8 and T1. So M is firstly, that is the medial pectoral nerve, medial root of median nerve, medial cutaneous nerve of arm, medial cutaneous nerve of forearm, and U is the ulnar nerve. So this is the 5 branches from the medial cord. Next is the lateral cord, and you know it is C5, C6 and C7. C5, C6 and C7. And just think that medial cutaneous nerve of forearm and arm is not present in lateral cord. Just the first 2M, that is just make it lateral, that is the lateral pectoral nerve, that is these two, lateral pectoral nerve, lateral root of median nerve, and the extra is the musculocutaneous nerve, musculocutaneous nerve, and the remaining is the posterior cord, and you know it is from the C5 to T1, and here the mnemonic is ultra, and U is the upper subscapular nerve, L is the lower subscapular scapular nerve. T is the thoracodorsal nerve. R is the radial nerve. A is the axillary nerve. And here you have to remember, in case of upper subscapular, it is C5 and C6. Lower, same, C5 and C6. Thoracodorsal C6, C7, C8. Radial nerve C5 to T1, C5 and C6. And the upper subscapular nerve supplies the subscapularis muscle. Lower subscapular nerve is supplying the subscapularis muscle and teres major. Axillary nerve is going to supply the teres major and deltoid muscles. Thoracodorsal muscle nerve supplying the latissimus dorsa. And radial nerve, you know, it is mainly supplying the extensor compartment of the forearm. Extensor compartment of forearm, triceps muscle. Okay, so this is about the various chords, and just the lastly I just finishing by just about the two things, that is the clinical importance. If there is an upper trunk, there is a lesion, this can lead to Obs palsy. If there is any lower trunk, that is 81, this is the Klumpke's palsy. So this is about the whole topic of brachial plexus. So thank you friends for watching this video. Please, if you like this video, please share the video. Okay, thank you friends.